What, if anything, do you know about where he is being held and what condition he is in?
Well, one small correction. On October 7th, 79 people were taken from our kibbutz and 51 slaughtered. There are 29 remaining from my kibbutz. We know that, well, he's 36 years old, father of three little girls. His 7-month pregnant wife miraculously survived with their two little girls on October 7th. The only thing that we know for sure about Sagi is that as of late November, early December, we know that he was alive, wounded, but alive. And we know that because in the first hostage exchange, 40 of the 100 women and children who were released by Hamas in that first negotiation were from our kibbutz. And a handful of them had seen Sagi and other men mostly in the tunnels and could tell us that he was still alive.
Israel's opposition leader is now calling the Netanyahu government a death cabinet. He's calling for labor strikes against Netanyahu. Do you share that anger? You said that Netanyahu has not engaged seriously. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't think it's just my opinion alone. I think the vast majority of Israelis now have come to believe by his actions, not his words, but by his actions, that he's been driven primarily by a desire to retain power with a narrow, very radical messianic coalition in the Israeli government. And he has made choices to pursue this fantasy of total victory over Hamas, a terrorist organization, and no doubt. But this idea of total victory is a messianic one from his coalition partners and not realistic. And he's preferred that, at least to date, over the well-being of all the hostages. There are 7 Americans still remaining in Hamas captivity amongst the 101.
CBS News has confirmed that National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is going to meet virtually today with you and the other families of American hostages. Do you believe that the U.S. government has done everything it can to bring these hostages home?
Well, I think the U.S. government itself would say that they would have done enough when all the hostages are home, all of the 101. They say that in our meetings. I can absolutely state that since a couple of days after October 7th, the U.S. administration from top to bottom has been extraordinarily supportive of the hostage families, inclusive, sensitive, empathetic. I believe that they have done everything in their power up to now, but at the end of the day, 2 men have to say yes. One is Yahya Sinwar in a tunnel under Gaza somewhere with the blood of thousands on his hands, Israelis and Palestinians, and Benjamin Netanyahu in Jerusalem. President Biden, I believe, has done everything that he can. We need some more, but time is certainly against us. There's no question of that.
Well, we are hoping that you get more, and we appreciate you sharing your story with us today. Jonathan Deckelchen, thank you so much.